Hello YouTube, hello Twitch, it's some more Pokemon Unbound. We are approaching rapidly gym number 2. We're like minutes away potentially, although there are some Pokemon I want to catch on the way. Also forewarning you, and I just gave this forewarning to Twitch, because again this is being streamed. I'm going to have to play around with the clock with again, because there's some Pokemon that I can only catch in the morning, and some I can only catch in the evening. And I'm not recording this in the evening right now, and rather than me just twiddling my thumbs, you know, waiting for the evening to come, I might as well just change my internal clock and reset the legitimate Game Boy Advance, and yeah, then I should be able to catch that Pokemon now, which would be very good. Anyway, the Pokemons I'm waiting on, by the way, I've got this list of, you know, every bug I can catch. On the next route, I think it is, I can catch Yanma, who I've put in my notes as Yanman, which I would love to call you Yanman, but unfortunately I don't think there is a geological feature called Yanman. Or an environmental feature. And then the other one is Venonat, but you can only catch Venonat at night. So, hence my issue. But yeah, the next gym leader is Dark typing. In theory, we shouldn't be too bad, right? Because we are bugs. Also, my starter is a bug fighting type, so you should be, you know, like, the double the greatness into Dark types. But I've got a sneaking suspicion it's not going to go quite as well as I would like it to do. Still though, that is not the main complaint or the main roadblock that's going to come ahead. The main roadblock that's going to come ahead is we are at some point going to have to deal with the flying gym. And actually, even before then, I think once I've dealt with the dark gym, I have to fight like the leader of the evil organization. And I've got a funny feeling they use Houndoom, and that's not going to be very pretty for me. So yeah, we actually could have greater problems than I'm even giving credit for right now. Alright, let's send out our new Messiah, the special attacking Beedrill. Alright, let's bring you back again. Wasteland, you don't want this battle, buddy. Okay, an Ether. I like my graphic on the left, by the way, of all the Pokemon in my party. By the way, I evolved Cutify on my little graphic on the left side. Sorry, Cutify or Ribombay enjoyers. I forgot to do when I evolved it. But I like all the bugs like kind of flitting around like quite actively. And then Heracross, a mountain, is just stood there like a mountain. Just completely stationary. Alright, Wasteland, I don't think you want any part of this battle either, to be brutally honest with you. Fire and flying types, probably not your jam. Ah, that's the shortcut. We don't have Rock Climb yet. That's fine. Alright, what have you got? I remember one of you guys has got a bunch of Magikarps, but I don't think it's you. I think it's the other guy. Shelder. Okay. Actually, we are bug flying, right? And this thing might know an ice move. We might not want to be in here. And by might not, we really should not be in here. All my bugs left are like bug flyings that I want to get experience on. We'll just go to Dale and make sure that he doesn't get killed. Okay, Supersonic. Just break through. It does have a nice move though. Come on, Dale, you can do it. Just break through one time and we should be fine. There you go. Good enough for me. Oh, will we speed? Oh no, they're using Ice Shard, never mind. We're faster. Basculin. I mean, we stay in. It's, oh, Triple Wave's neutral, right? Or normal, sorry. Not fighting. I was going to say this did way more damage than I thought it was going to do, but I think I got my typing wrong. You might survive another hit here. I thought we were going to 3-shot you, but it might be a 4-shot. Yeah, okay. 4-shotting him, not great. And he's going to Aqua Jet me now, right? Man, the insane AI. Very insane. Probably also best, now that I think about it, using Stab Drain Kiss rather than Absorb. I was kind of doing it because, you know, it's 2 times damage, but it's only 20 base power, right, Absorb. So maybe I should use 50 base power Drain Kiss with Stab. This is better. Okay, well, with the crit, I can't really, like, elucidate whether or not it was better or not. It seemed to be pretty good. Alright, we'll finish with the dub to save PP. Well done, Dale. There's a few more guys over here. There are some cells which we can collect as well. One other thing I need to be slightly careful of is I need money right now, so I could really do with not losing any battles. And I only say that because the mining game is coming up and I would like to use the mining game at some point. Because there's a few things I need to get. For example, I need a link stone at some point. Wow, I just assumed you were going to teleport, honestly, Ralts, but good on you for staying in. Yeah, so I'm going to need to play that game at some point. I might even need to do that for heart scales, to be completely honest with you, as I might need to change my moveset to some of my Pokemon as well. But I should hold off on all of that changing stuff around if I can, assuming I can get through the Dark-type gym without doing this type of thing. Because as I said, I'm probably going to have to replace everyone in my party with better variants of themselves that I'll catch via Dex Nav. Get people with actually good IVs, and then EV train them properly. And I'm definitely going to have to do that to get through the flying type gym, so if we're going to stand any chance, I have to have, like, the creme de la Pokemon. Not that I think Wasteland, you know, isn't the perfect example of a Beedrill, with a special attacking stat higher than the attack stat. But, you know. You know. Okay, I think the fish in the very top right corner where you can see his booties. I'm pretty certain that's the guy that just has a bunch of Magikarp. Chrissy has a Sizzlepede, kind of base. I also really would like one, and I can actually get one when I get Dex Nav. I also don't want any part of this right now. I guess we're going to jungle here. Jungle is my answer to anything that is fire-related right now. You use Bite. Surely that means he doesn't have a fire move, right? Alright, we've extinguished Sizzlepede. Oh, that was the only Pokemon. Okay, cool. So yeah, you can't get into there yet because that is, I believe, where Primal Groudon is. Oh, Dale. That's funny. I have a Pokemon named after you, Dale, apparently. Okay. When I said Magikarp, I guess I meant Gyarados. Haha! Joke's on you, my Beedrill's a special attacking Beedrill. Learning my attack stat doesn't matter, although all my moves are actually, you know, physical attack, except for that one, which isn't very good. Alright, see you later. We're leaving. I think we go into jungle here. But I'm kind of expecting that someone is going to perish to this Gyarados. Yeah, you don't really have the moveset to deal with this. How much does Crunch actually do here? We're never going to find out, are we? Yep, okay. I see the pattern now. I mean, what can I do? I get flinched 3 times in a row. Alright, Dale, I think the job is up to you then. I'm going to assume this thing has no flying type attacks because it would have used one by now. And Bite shouldn't be particularly good here. Also turns out I'm faster. You frostbite me. Thankfully, it's frostbite, not freeze, but frostbite reduces special attack, right? So this is going to do nothing now. I think you stun spore, because you're going to die as well. Huge. How much does this do now? Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Alright, well, Rabombe's dying. This turn as well. Honestly, you got done dirty there, Dale. You have created a gap, though, now for my Pokemon to shine. They should all be faster than Gyarados, I think, now. Psybeam it. You're going to die, though, to Ice Fang, so you need to do a lot of work here. Confusion is huge. Please don't break through. Oh, you're dead now, Butterfree. I'm stunned, you're not dead. Is a liver. Psybeam again. Cool confusion. Paralysis, though. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Plains could do it. Plains is going to do it. I can't believe it. All right. That nightmare is deceased. Please don't have another one, by the way. Please don't have another Gyarados. Please have the Magikarp. You know what? This is the difference between insane and difficult, isn't it? Because he has Magikarp on difficult. Oh my god, they're all Gyaradoses now. Help, I'm in danger. Well, all I can do is spam confusion now. Can't even do that. Well, Mountain, it's up to you, buddy. You need to be able to one-shot these guys. I don't think it's happening. We'll go for Night Slash because it's got elevated crit chance. Although I say this, hang on a minute. If it has no flying move, maybe it can't one-shot me. Crit, please. Okay, didn't get Frostbite. Heracross takes out one of the Gyarados on his own. Huge. It's not a Gyarados. I can kill this thing. Start thrusted. Sadly, you've not got Dark typing yet. You're pure water. Wow, double crit. I'll take that every day of the week. Knockoff is going to do nothing, right? Never mind. Oh, I've got Chesto on you still. I should really take that off. I won't risk missing. We'll use an Aerial Ace. Cool. Game. Why didn't it say I had a chest on it before? I was going to say it took them all off, right? Okay, well, that's, We'll just assume that's fine. That's okay. Is this guy going to give me a free heal, by the way? Because there's no only guy down here that heals you. Or is he going to charge me 52,000? Oh, this is the route, by the way, where I need to catch Yanma. I mean, I guess I don't need to, but I should catch it. Let's go, Wastelands! Huge kill. No, it's just the Pokemon are capitalist pigs. The people are actually, like, fantastic. Again, I might as well grab some experience while I'm here, by the way. I could speed through skipping every encounter, but I do need the experience right now. And that's free experience for Wasteland. As sad as it is, I think I'm going to have to use Wasteland in the upcoming battle against the Dark Gym Leader. He may be one of my better options. Sadly, it has a Swallow. I'm having an anxiety attack. Okay. If Wasteland's going to do anything here, he's applied poison, but he's probably not living through one of these. He does live. Poison? Alright, Wasteland 07. I don't have a safe swap onto this, so... What I need to do instead is get Dale to put Stun Spore on. Now, all my party should outspeed it, and I should be able to deal with it through just a mass of bugs. That crit may have mattered there as well, so... You know, we get lucky sometimes, unlucky others. I'll put, like, a damage over time on him with Infestation as well here. Jungle's pretty bulky. He might live through a wing attack. Yeah, he tanks it okay. I think at this point we just send damage out there. I could put on that Ring, and if he gets paralyzed, I might be able to get to a situation where I live through another wing attack. Or I could just kill it with one Bubble Beam. Maybe I was overthinking that somewhat. Plains wants to learn Silver Wings. Yeah, Plains should 100% learn that move. That's a great idea on a Butterfree. Actually, is my Butterfree a physical attacking Butterfree? Did I check this? Because that would be very funny. Another Swallow. Snap. Well, Bubble Beam, I guess. I'm slower. That's going to kill me. This Swallow might kill me. Unironically, may kill me. It actually comes down to whether or not Mountain can get an attack off first. Because it's going to die after doing this attack. Nope, it's slower. This is 4 times damage. Mountain will die. The Swallow's going to kill me. Because you have nothing to deal with it. And you don't really have anything to deal with it. Oh, you have Intimidate, though. Okay, hang on a minute. Should have done this before then. Send out the Intimidator. Maybe that would have mattered. I don't know. I think Heracross was dying regardless. And Air Cutter, I guess. And Prey. I think you're dying to this still, though. The crit may have mattered. I don't know. Plains is all up to you. You need to get Confusion and then a series of unlikely events to occur. You're dead. He's not dead. Okay, hang on a minute. Confusion? A series of unlikely events now need to occur. Hit yourself in the face. Holy moly, hang on a minute. I need it to happen one more time, though. One more Swallow. Ah, let's go, Plains! Oh my god. Clutch bugs. Very clutch. Alright. Let me go get a guy to heal me again, please, sir. Alright. What nightmare Pokemon have you got now for me? Can I stop fighting flying types, please? Yeah, that's actually more my jam. I'm fine with this. Fairy Psychic? Sure. Oh, see you later. Well, that's still a fairy, so this is completely fine. Huge damage. Stupid. Whatever it is, 15 base power physical move on my Beedrill, who's a special attacker for reasons unknown. You just woke up and saw that I was streaming? Good morning. Actually, for me, good afternoon. I don't know for you. Maybe it is good morning. Maybe that was apt. Alright, Curly is back. Same thing, I guess. There we go. Got the poison trigger. It's fine. I'm a poison type, I can't be poisoned. Wow. Ow. Also, wait. Am I a poison type? I say that. I thought I was bug flying. Oh, I'm bug poison. Okay. I tell many lies and untruths. We should swap then. It's before 9 a.m. for you then, okay. Morning was perfectly okay. How is your special defense high? Whatever. Alright, we'll go into jungle then, because jungle has the highest special defense. We're definitely going to get a side beam here. We'll be met, I suppose. I get it, you know. It had synchronize. Yeah, sure. Alright, let's do some speed stuff. I need to find the Yanma. Yanma, please. Alright, let's see how cursed this Yanma is going to be when I eventually catch it. Is it going to have like an E in speed? Is that what we're going to have here? Okay, it's faster than me now after one speed boost. I'm actually kind of surprised I'm faster than it to begin with, but... Okay, I've got the poison trigger. Should be able to catch this thing now. You know what? You've earned it. You can have my one netball. I don't want to have my wasteland die right now. Not for any particular reason, honestly. Other than you get some experience for catching these things. And he needs the experience. Alright, Yanma has been caught. Let's go. Alright, Yanma, you can be... We'll call you Tornado. Alright, I'll take my free experience as well. Okay, now I'm going to do the thing I said I was going to do before. I'm just going to quickly reset my game, because I need to change the time. So, just give me a second. So I need to be after 8 PM, I believe, for evening. So I need to put about 9 hours on my clock. We'll go to Osaka. Lovely, historical Osaka. Right, now I should be able to find Venonat. And I guess Houndour as well. Not the one I want to find. Alright. Please, Venonat. Alright, give me your experience. You're like the only thing I can kill now. Let me just quickly check my notes. Venonat, yeah, can be caught in this route. Let me check the actual thing. Yes, nighttime Venonat. Okay. I'm not losing my mind. There are a few other things I can catch as well based on swarm times, but I don't have the swarm table in front of me right now. I'm not going to worry about it. If I find one of the swarm Pokemon, then so be it. Again, I'll take your experience. I'll take it to a point. We're rapidly approaching that point. Wasteland wants to learn Cross Poison. Unfortunately, it's not a special attacking move, but it is by far and away better than Poison Sting, so we'll swap it. And actually, jokes aside about my attack of my Beedrill, it's actually still higher than the special attack, just not by a lot, sadly. Then, where are you, buddy? The notes are a lie. Oh my god, where is this guy? There he is, found the little guy. I didn't think you were even the rare encounter in here. Alright, let's make sure we don't kill this thing. Hello, Vang. Right, infestation him down slowly. Well, that's awkward. Okay, I think doing less heal for them than the infestation damage is doing. We're fine. Let's just throw some orbs at it. You know what? Get in the nest ball. I believe in this nest ball. Alright. Venonat caught. Definitely not going to do that again until I get Dex Nav, though. That was kind of miserable. Alright, Venonat, you can be... You can be Swamp. I don't think I've done a Swamp yet. Alright, let me have a look at... Alright, one for the road. Let me have a look at these guys, how good they are, or realistically how bad they actually are. Okay, Tornado. Actually, not terrible, I'm going to be honest with you. I would have liked a bit more in the attack stat, but S speed is kind of what you want. S health, not bad. I'm naming after terrain. I'm naming everything after, like, various environmental things, so... I've been doing, like, biome type things and, you know, terrain and weather, that type of thing. I've also got stuff like forest and jungle as well, so it's that type of area. Yeah, that's actually not bad. For just one caught randomly in the wild, I'll take it. Well, Venonat was never going to be particularly quick. You do want special attack. Its IVs are pretty ugly, though. Like, it's going to fall over if something looks at it. Anyway. Swamp. We'll stick you in for some time, since I've got two guys at the level cap anyway. Actually, I'll keep Heracross out. Heracross might be the carry. And let me change my graphic. I'm not really sure either if I'm going to do anything with Venonat, so this might be the one time we see Venonat. I'll see. Yanmar, though, I have some great expectations for. That thing can actually do work. Right, these two guys need a bit of leveling. What are your attacks, by the way? I didn't even check. Bug bites, double team, supersonic. Okay. Not terrible, actually. There's some shenanigans I can perform with this. Double team spamming and supersonicking, that's pretty annoying. And then Swamp has supersonic, poison powder, leech life, and confusion. Okay. Not bad. You like my graphic for this game? Do you mean the background or the actual like thumbnail that I use on the YouTube videos? Either way, I thank you for it. Because I made both, so... Oh, there was a Mankey in here. Okay. Alright, let me out, please. I'm ready to leave now. Oh, the animation of the Pokemons. Funnily enough, that's like the one thing I didn't do. You can find the animations online. I don't know how they got them out of the game into there, but there are like the old sprites from up to like Gen 7 or 8 on the internet, so they were like the one thing that I pulled off the internet. Everything else I made. Have I ever pirated Photoshop? Firstly, of course, I've never done anything illegal relating to computers. I'm playing on a very legitimate Game Boy Advance right now. But honestly, no. I've never actually used Photoshop. Fuck you, Venonat. Spend 5 minutes looking for one on speed and then just run into one on the way back. Oh, you got an ad for the instant you saw it. Okay. Oh, fellow bug catcher. All right, this is the important one. We can't lose to fellow bug catchers. We need to prove that we are the ultimate bug catcher in the game. Yeah, I can't be bothered trying to find out if the Venonat is better. At some point, I can get Dex Nav. I just guarantee that I get a better one. So I'm trying to do the minimal amount of work required before I get Dex Nav. Okay, you sent out a fairy bug. That is foolish, because I've led with the poison type. Alright, you're swapping out because you realized the folly of your ways. Hello again, Venonat. God damn it. Okay, so you resist this. What's the worst that thing can do to me? Actually, now I think about it as confusion. I should have swapped. Okay, irrespective, we should swap. Sleep powder, annoying. Ha! The Pokemon I would normally swap into, I've just swapped out now. Oh, wait, I've got my graphic wrong. It's you that got swapped out. My bad. Okay, well, that's annoying. Actually, we should live through one with Flames. Psybeam. Okay, better confusion. We take it fine. I assume Sleep Powder's incoming again. But it doesn't matter. And we'll stick in now. Oh, fellow bug trader, you potentially should have brought some bugs that have flying moves. I mentioned playing D&D before. I'm a DM or a player. I'm currently only a DM. I have been a player in the past. But I'm literally only running one session right now, and I'm not in any other sessions. I've also recently been trying to pick up being a keeper for Call of Cthulhu. Where's the book? We're trying to learn through all of this, which is, you know, it's a lot. But yeah, seems fun. You're a forever DM. I think that just happens to everyone. A lot of people that really like D&D end up becoming DMs for people that don't like it quite as much. To be fair though, for me, in my situation, one of the people that's in my session used to be my DM, so, you know, it's a bit of a situation of like, they scratch my back, I'll scratch theirs. You've been playing D&D for 5 years, you've always been the DM. I mean, if you enjoy it, then, like, obviously it's completely fine. Like, I don't mind being a DM. I think it's better than, like, people that don't want to do it, and you can, like, visibly see they don't want to do it, and they were just, you know, helping out. But yeah, I can also see some people that get burnt out on it a bit, because it's way more workload, right? Being the DM. And I normally do, like, set modules rather than ones I make up. Occasionally I'll do something where I make up, or I'll make up something within a module. But it takes a lot of, like, workload off if you do that. Okay, this seems like a pretty bad matchup for me. I've got to be honest with you. I mean, it's not something great for them either. I'd like to get into Swamp, but... Swamp, how good are you going to be at taking a Nidorino attack? And I don't know which one it's going to be. Don't hit 5 times? Okay, that's fine. It's teasing me right now, this game. Oh my god, we did no damage. I guess he's only got a D in special attack. I'll risk one more because he's been really shit. If he hits 5 times, I don't die anyway. If he hits 5 times and crits me, I think I do die. He's teasing me. He's gonna hit me 5 times if I stay in. Oh my god, the game, you're tempting me so much, but I'm gonna swap. We'll go into Mountain. If this 5 times me now, I know what I did was right. I told you, this game is so rude. That would have killed me if I'd stayed in. You enjoy it? I mean, that's fantastic then. If you enjoy being the DM, and again, I've met people before that they prefer DMing rather than being in the sessions. They like having the creative license to do whatever they want and that type of thing, whereas they feel more constrained being a player. Then, like, you know, run with it. That's honestly great. And to be honest with you, I think there are more people that prefer playing in these games than being DMs, so the numbers work for you. And again, it's not like I mind being DM. I sincerely don't mind being the DM. It is nice to be a player from time to time and just rock up with a character sheet, though, and just play. Versus spending, like, a couple of hours, like, learning character names and relearning through abilities and that type of thing. Something looks wrong with Yamper. Yamper is just a weird-looking Pokemon, honestly. I kind of don't like it. I think it's a Gen 8 Pokemon, right? Some modern Pokemon, they're like, I feel like they still hit the spot of, like, this is a really classic Pokemon design. Some of the really modern ones, though, do feel a bit out of place. And I feel like that is one of the ones that is a bit weird looking. It looks like selective breeding went too far. Yeah, I see that. But even its evolution, I think, looks kind of weird. I forgot what its evolution's called now, but it kind of looks like a super dog. And I think it just looks a little bit weird. pick up your quest. Don't you battle me? Sure. I think this is a repeatable battle. They use baby Pokemon and eventually they evolve the baby Pokemon into actually a legitimately scary team. Instantly yikes. I'll stay in because I probably don't have a safe swap into Vulpix. That's fine. The joke's on you. My special attack's higher. Alright, Wasteland, congratulations. You dealt with what was going to be a bit of a menace. I'm gonna stay in. Yeah, Bolton, you're right. Oh my god. All these fairies for Wasteland to take over and I'm just slowly burning to death. It's the ultimate Beedrill battle. Oh no, my special attack, my actual key stat. Alright, I have to end this madness. Beedrill could have possibly swept this entire team but for the burn. But we're gonna have to swap now. Lake, get in here. Right, we have Stab Air Cutter. Hopefully this one-shots. Nice. Lake doing something very unusual. So I'm going to guess the last Pokemon is like Igglybuff or Cleffa. It's probably one of the fairy pre... Yeah. One of the fairy pre-evolutions because they've been trying not to put it into my Beedrill. Again, I think we'll stick with Stab Air Cutter. Okay. 2 shots fine. Come on, Lake. You can do it. Break through. Oh, he's still got Leech Life. It's going to be 3 shots, isn't it? Okay, we'll fish for a crit, I guess. Fuck! That's brutal. Alright. I'll swap us out. What are your moves again? I mean, Poison Powder gets me there eventually. We'll go into Plains. And I'll try and Psybeam me down. Fish for a Confusion, maybe. I am confused. Leech Seed's kind of grotesque. It is if you're, like, fairly bulky. Not saying that I think Cleffa is particularly bulky, but when I'm using a bunch of bugs, especially not great bugs right now, because I'm just trying to level up a few of them that aren't at the level cap yet, then it can become a bit of an issue, yes. It's more grotesque when you can't swap out, though, which, fortunately, I could do. If they'd locked me in with it, then it can do some significant healing. Oh boy, you're a Dark type. Oh boy, you're a Dark type, actually. Hang on a minute. Silverwind. Breakthrough Plains. This should do a lot of damage. Maybe kill. I've got a thing against Purloin, by the way. Gen 5 Pokemon. I tried to use Purloin through my entire Black and White playthrough. Until it evolves into your Lipard and that type of thing. Complete garbage. Complete garbage. Will it stay on if you switch out and then back? No, it breaks it. Who wants to learn Psybeam? Seems like a good idea, honestly. Better than Confusion. But yeah, Lipard, just completely garbage. I tried my hardest to make it work, because I very rarely, in any Pokemon games in the past, used a Dark type. So I was like, you know what, this time I'm going to use a Dark type. I forever regretted it. Not that Dark typing's bad, by the way, but in particular, Lipard, really shit. So, ever since then, every time I see it, I'm like, you did me dirty. You made me suffer, so I'll make you suffer back. Probably should go and grab that. This is a double battle, I think. Might as well take a heal as well. There is some grotesque stuff you can do with Leech Seed in double battles where you'll have one of your Pokemon that, like, I forgot what the ability is, like Arena Trap, where it locks your people into battle, and you do stuff where you, like, Leech Seed Toxic and then Substitute, and the Substitute stops you from taking, like, full damage, and while the Substitute is breaking, you're just, like, slowly healing with, like, Leech Seed and stuff, and the Toxic's also chipping them down. Then you can break out the Substitute again at, like, higher health. It's that type of shenanigans. And then I think you can have that moveset on a Pokemon with Harvest, where you re-eat the berries, and you can literally just, like, stay there, like, stalling for multiple turns while chipping them down. It's really toxic, as I, like, implied. Okay. We'll try some of these weaker books for a second. Lake, you can lead in this double battle. Okay, that's actually remarkably good. Base bug, by the way, Wormadam. I think it takes 2 times the bug as well, so we should be able to kill that thing pretty easily. Oh, it also takes 4 times damage to flying. Yeah, that's not going to be good for you. Yeah, it is 2 times. Let me make sure that Wormadam dies this turn. Okay, I did need to do the extra damage, so I'm glad I made this choice. I'm asleep. Grass Whistle, I think, has like 50% accuracy, right? Oh, okay. Quiver Dance is pretty spooky. I don't think it can do anything with it realistically, but... Do I know all strengths and weaknesses by heart? Not really. I mean, some of them are kind of like self-explanatory. Like, you look at a Pokemon which is just ginormous, there's a pretty good chance it's going to be bulky. That type of thing. But I'm not an expert by any means. Especially in regards to the bug Pokemon as well, because I've not really, like... I don't keep on top of stuff like VGC type thing to, like, any extreme level. Occasionally, like, vicariously, I look at what the state of the game is. But doing so, you're not really looking at the average Pokemon across the game. And normally not all the bugs, so I don't really know a lot of the strengths and weaknesses about all the bugs in the game, because they very rarely see play. So I'm more, like, clued in some of the, like, super top-end legendaries. But I'm not going to deal with that for now. I am aware of Yanmar, though. That has seemed like competitive play in the past. So, that thing can just get incredibly quick and just outspeed everything. And then I think normally you try and put some sort of insane, like, stat boost on it via Baton Pass strats. Possibly other things you can do as well. But yeah, I have some high hopes for Yanmar. Maybe foolishly, but... Stun Spore, actually, kind of useful, I think. Is it time to get rid of Water Sports? Are there any legendary bugs? Yeah. Genesect is a legendary bug. Also, if you're including the... Oh my god, what were they called? The Gen 7 Ultra Beasts? There's 2 in that, Buzzwole and Pheromosa, I think she's called. They're bug fighting. Genesect, I think, is bug steel. And strictly speaking, you can also say Arceus is a bug type Pokemon because it can change its typing to any typing in the game. Can I get it? Not now, but later on I can. It's part of the reason why I might do some of the post-game, because I want to actually get some of the legendary Pokemon this time. And you can get them post-game in this game. Alright, I think the meme about thrusting to like water sports is going to have to end. It is quite nice to have water sport, but I don't really see any fire types for quite some time now. I've gone through the volcano anyway. And Stun Spore is just somewhat more useful. Alright, you guys didn't consider your double battle very effectively, right? Oh, I mean, very based, all bugs, but you probably should have shared these out a little bit. 2 and 2 would have been a bit better for you guys. We'll go with Air Cutter. I'll try Supersonic it again. Nice. I think that both those crits were necessary for the OTK. Again, I'll just heal one last time. I think I actually can get to the whatchamacallit now, the next town without another battle. Please. Oh, there's also this person. Oh, so this person gives you, like, some of the starter Pokemon from older gens. Specifically, I think you're Gen 3, right? But I will take this in part because I might try and get every single Pokemon in the game at some point if I'm feeling particularly sadistic. But also, the Pokemon that you give me come with the items for boosting fire, water, and grass moves. And I might want one of those. So I could take a Snivy, Tepig, or Oshawott. So it's not Gen 3, it's Gen 5, right? I will take Oshawott because I think I want Mystic Water. So I've got a few bugs that have Water-type moves. I have none that have Fire-type moves yet, and I don't think I'm going to get one fairly soon. And Tepig and Charcoal. I actually do get one fairly soon. I can get Sizzlipede, so it wouldn't actually be bad to have Charcoal on that. Let me just quickly check my notes for a sec. I think grass is not worth it. There is a bug grass I can get as well, but there's probably other stuff I can do for that. Actually, maybe I'll grab Charcoal for Sizzlipede later. Because I'd be using it on... Oh god, I forgot what Jupiter evolves into now. Whatever the spider is that I was using before. That thing is a bit more bulky. I don't really need the offensive item. Alright. I'll take Tepig and I'll take Charcoal. I mean, at some point I can get all of them, so it's not a huge issue. Come back when I have 4 badges. I hope I can get to 4 badges. Araquanid, that's the guy. Alright, let me bring Araquanid back. Tepig can sit in the box. Araquanid can take up half the screen because it's fucking massive. Alright, nice doing business with you. Whatever, I'll fight you. I can avoid you, but... the experience. Okay, a Growlithe. That's pretty spooky for my bunch of buggies. So is that, actually. Intimidate, not ideal. Evasion spam is the plan. You know what? This is actually completely fine for me because my speed also goes up. And I think I can get faster than Growlithe still. Maybe I'm wrong, but... You're gonna do it again, Growlithe? Come on! I get instantly hit. Well, that's now a pretty big issue. This thing might wipe me. You know what? Fortunately, I've got a Araquanid. Maybe I live now, because this won't take super damage from this anymore. Yeah. Fuck, Araquanid, you're so good into fire types. So good! And your last guy is Feeble. Feeble's got a bit of Lipard about it, where it's kind of... It's kind of like Lipard adjacent to me, where I kind of hate it because I hate Lipard, even though it's really done nothing wrong. It's just like an early dark type you can get, and classically, not very good. Defensive upgrade at XP? No. So it was kind of bad for me to let it die. I should have just swapped to Araquanid, but I was kind of like, you know, shooting for the moon, I suppose. Alright, anyway, we're at the next town. Now, there's a bunch of hidden items in this place from what I remember. Which is effectively bags of money, because I think it's a bunch of stardust and that type of thing. So let me just run around grabbing them. I think it's only the small ones that give anything. One of you do as well, I think. That's some big money. Can't get that yet. Okay, I think that's nearly everything. I think that is everything now. Yeah, okay. One thing I'm just going to quickly check. Okay. Just out of interest, if the swarm thing was for one of the bug ones, I would have gone to try and do it, but... It's not, so I can't. Okay, we need to prepare for the gym. There's also a quest I can do up above. The problem with the quest up above is that it's a bunch of fire types, so I might want to hold off on that for a bit. If I do it, though, I get the bike, which is kind of nice. Wait, can I fight the gym leader right now? I actually can't remember. Normally I do it last. Is he here? Okay, he's here. Alright, we'll try and do the gym first then. Theoretically, this shouldn't be a bad gym for me. That is the theory, though. We'll bring Dale. Dale should be pretty good here. I'll definitely keep Araquanid. You're probably not going to be that good here. Vespa Queen, maybe. Probably better than Venonat. Venonat does need some experience right now, though, so let me just hold these two in the party while they pick up some experience, and I'll probably swap them out later. Yanmar actually has some merit being in the party, so I'll keep Yanmar. One other fun thing I just want to quickly check. Do you give me a freebie? Okay, you don't give me a freebie. I wouldn't mind checking all my moves that I could possibly learn on these Pokemon, just to make sure they're, like, relatively good, or if I'm missing something, like, particularly, like, super strong. That's pretty interesting as well. Oh, actually, I forgot. I should be giving my Yes. I've got the, is it Macho Brace I've got right now? I've got something that increases speed EVs quicker. I should 100% give it to you. Yeah, Macho Brace. Because I want you as fast as is humanly possible. So the gimmick for this gym, in case you're wondering, is it's something like dark emotions fill the area. So when you fight every single turn, if you're not a dark or a ghost type, I think it is, you take damage over time. That's the gimmick. And then he uses dark type Pokemon. Also, strictly speaking, you don't need to turn the lights on in this gym to get to the boss. I'm going to turn the lights on to get to the boss because it's going to make my life considerably easier. You are 4 times weak to bug. You are faster than me, though, alarmingly. This should one-shot. Nice tornado. Alright. Heal me. By the way, just as a reminder, in case you've picked up this series like halfway through, I'm not doing this as like a Nuzlocke rule set, so I'm just doing this purely for convenience sake, so that I don't get someone knocked out and trying to level right now. The game's hard enough as it is without doing it as like Nuzlocke rules. Also, can you give me a potion or whatever it is? A water, sorry. Thank you. Yeah, I know the gym effect. What actually I don't remember, and I should probably have checked it, is I'm pretty sure it's Ghost Dark and one other type. Maybe it's Psychic. There's a third type that doesn't take damage from it. Either way, I don't think I've got a typing that is appropriate, so... I'll just have to do my best with what I've got. Swagger is interesting. If this hits and breaks through confusion, you're dead. Come on, tornado. Tornado. I get faster. I'm now quicker than you. So this is why Yanma can be really strong. It can just sort of snowball out of control. Next one's a double battle. Alright. I'm so cheap as well. I have so many potions right now, I could just heal with potions, but... the Pokemon Center's so close, why not just do this? I'll also tell you, I'm not going to use Venonat in this double battle. Venonat is kind of just here for experience reasons. His best attack is a Psychic move, which isn't great in a Dark Gym, so... I'll bring Mountain instead. Okay, just 2 Pokemon, Murkrow and Houndour. Oh, this is actually pretty bad, both reasons. Murkrow is going to have a 4 times strong attack into Mountain, so it needs to go now. Houndour will have times 2 into both, though. I think we're just going to try and kill the Murkrow, though, as quickly as humanly possible. I might be faster than the Murkrow. I hope I am faster with both. Mountain will be a great time for a 4 or 5 times hit. Alright, cool. Good 2 times. I think you're gonna die. Yeah, okay. They both went into 1 slot. I'm sorry, Tornado. I know you needed the experience, but... at the very least, we can probably pick up the kill on Murkrow now. We'll go into Dale. Dale, I'm going to believe that this kills. If it doesn't, I'm going to be a little bit upsetty spaghetti. Thank you. Okay, I missed out on a bit of experience. I do have some rare candies as well, so I could actually just boost this guy if I really wanted to. By the way, what's my honey count at right now? $46 honeys. Very good. There's not another battle now in the gym, so... Tornado, just go to the back for a second. Also, I've just realized my side thing's wrong again. This is the one bad thing about my graphic. I have to, like, keep on top of it slightly. Who's wrong? Butterfree's not here. Dale is. To be honest with you, I might need to change this still. I think everything else is fine. What does honey do? I think you can just sell it. I don't think it actually has a tangible use in the game. Oh, no, it gives you the effect of sweet sensor. You can use it to get an encounter. It's kind of pointless, I find. There's probably some use for it, but I don't really remember what the specific use is anymore. Effectively, its use is for selling now, for me. And in case you're wondering why I've got that, one or two of my Pokemon have got an ability that just passively gives you honey as you battle. So it's you that's doing it. You're picking up honey, which is, you know, it's economy. Okay, do I risk going into the Dark Gym battle with these guys? Bearing in mind, two of my Pokemon aren't fully leveled yet. You know what? You only get so many chances to just one-shot the gym. Let me just quickly do some speed leveling. And get up to 26. You're exactly who I want to see. Yeah, just keep giving me Purloins. Your poison point, really? One wants to learn Stun Spore. Yep, better than Poison Powder. I'll take it. Sleep Powder is a bit... Well, you know what? Do you have Compound Eyes? If so, this is probably okay. Fuck it, I'll take it. I've already got someone with Stun Spore anyway. Yeah, show me more Lickitungs. They give pretty good experience, I think. Whoops. Alright, what are we at? 23 and 22 still. Cool. The real thing I should do is go all the way back to the previous town, because there is a battle in there pre-designed for this situation of where you need to get a ton of experience quickly. But I can't be bothered. It's so much easier when you have fly and shit like that, so you can just go around, but... The other thing I could do, and maybe I'll just do this now, there's a quest that means I have to do a bunch of battles, and that could be my way to get a bunch of experience. Maybe I'll do that. I think it's this guy. Right. Before I do that, though, I'm going to quickly pause. I just need to use the bathroom for a second. Okay, YouTube, I'm back. Twitch, I'm also back. So yeah, the route above where we're about to go right now, there's going to have this gang called the Black Embo there, who all use Tepig and I think Poison-type Pokemon as well. I'm going to make one quick change because I'm not really well suited to deal with poison types because Bug is not good into poison. What is good into poison, though, is Psychic. Also ground, but I don't have any ground moves, and also a bunch of them have Levitate. So let me bring Plains back, and I think I will take out... Let me take out temporarily Dale. Dale, you're going to be great versus the gym anyway, so... Don't sweat it, kid. This is just giving you a rest before the more important battle. So, swap them back in and out. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the reason I normally do this first is you need to do this to get... I answered wrong. You need to do this to get to the mining minigame. And I need to do the mining minigame. I need stones, I need heart scales, there's a few other things I can get from it as well. Moreover, actually, just economy. Oh, okay, they're not all using Tepigs. I guess this is insane difficulty. Pig Knights as well. I was going to say this will do very little damage. Fighting, not very good into Bug. Actually, I'm your worst nightmare. Neither of your types are good into my types. Now, this is actually a really important move, because my ability over time causes me to get faster and faster and faster. Anything that can basically give me a turn is fantastic, and this will give me a guaranteed turn, because it just stops any damage coming through. I'm actually going to drop Sonic Boom. I'm going to just go with one attack right now, which is a bit spicy in its own right, but... Okay, Grimer as well. Kind of why I brought you Plains, so let me try and swap into Plains. I don't know what the worst thing Grimer is that's it can actually do to me. Yeah, I was going to say Poison is probably the only option. Side beam it. Right, then your last Pokemon is... Did I assume another Poison type? Coughing. This thing might have self-destruct. If so, Plains, I'm sorry. It is what it is. Also, if it happens, you should have done one more damage. Right, there's like 4 or 5 battles along this line now. Alright, don't worry, I'll be back, and I will deal with him. Also, where am I going? Alright, if you're lead with your fire types as well, it makes my life so much easier. Because I can kind of get caught out here being on the wrong type to begin with. Oh, okay, rollout's actually spooky. It shouldn't matter because I think I'll one-shot back, but if I miss an attack in some way and he sets up a rollout, it could literally roll through my entire team. But yeah, Jungle gets the one-shot. Alright, that I need to be aware of for future Pig Knights. Then as soon as I say I need to be into Jungle... Oh, Salandit, okay. Cool. Very cool Pokemon. Unfortunately, you've got the male version of it. And as you all know, I'm poker-sexist. I only like the female Salandit. Like, I only like the female Combi as well. I was about to ask, is there any Pokemon in the game that only evolve being male? There's certain ones I know evolve only as a male, but they still have a female evolution. But is there one where it's just explicit the male only? I can't think of one. Like, Corellia goes into Gallade, right? Only male only, and Snorunt goes into Glalie or whatever it's called, and that's male only. But they both have female evolutions as well. Rollout Grappler is your main strat for beating Pokemon Red. It's certainly a strat. That sounds like the strat of someone that had, like, nightmares of Whitney from Gold. OG Pokemon Gold, where it just rolled out, and it was like a tanky MFer, and it was a bit of a nightmare. I say this, you know, if you go back and play that again, as long as you just use attack moves every turn, it's not really a big issue, but if you try to do anything fruity versus this, you can actually, like, catch you out a little bit. I don't really have those same levels of pain that I think other people do, though, over Whitney. Actually, I don't really remember having any pain over Gen 2 bosses. I remember having pain over Brock in the original Pokemon Red, because I picked as my starter Pokemon in Pokemon Red, Charmander, my favorite of the starter Pokemon from the first generation, and it makes that first gym battle really hard. Like, really, really hard. Yeah, the Whitney Miltank was, I mean, as I said, as long as you just attack the thing, sorry, you were fine, but if you ever, like, missed an attack, for example, or you tried to set something up and missed the setup, like Supersonic, it could really, like, catch you out. And I think it had Milk Drink as well, so it could heal again if you didn't have, like, a super effective move into it. It was a bit of a monster, but, as I said, if you go back and do it now, it's actually just, like, a joke. The other thing to remember from back then as well is that there wasn't physical special split anymore, so some moves were, like, really weird. For example, like Hyper Beam being a physical move in Gen 1 and 2 and 3 now that I think about it. And I think, what was the other one? Stuff like Crab Hammer was a special move and that type of jazz. It was like the Wild West back then. Okay, I wasn't really paying attention, but you've sent out an Arbok and not a fire type, so it's caught me a bit unawares. I will switch. Okay, I got crunched on the switch, that's fine. Oh, okay. You're using 5 Pokemon. Am I fighting against the actual guy? No, it's still the Emborgoon. I could get caught out here. I'm hoping for fire-type attack, but if he uses the rock one, which he definitely has, he's gonna have caught me with my pants down. Yeah, rock move, okay. Guy's a genius. He's probably gonna swap again now. Never mind. It's 4 times weak to this, so he should be dead. Alright, Arbok, I'll fight you this time. You would get the poison, you actual scumbag. This should do quite a lot of damage still. Alright, I'll think of a different way to deal with the Emboar. Or maybe I'll live, actually. Are we a liver? Epic Night, sorry, is what I wanted to say. If I'm faster, this is huge. I don't know if I am faster. I'm not. Okay, here becomes the scary game. He's doing rollout spam. Actually, it's not that scary with my squad. I can actually use Tornado for this. The problem of using Tornado, though, is I don't really have a great play after that. But we'll try and do our Tornado strats. The idea is I can break out the rollout chain by using Detect instead. I'm faster as well, but I'm going to be way faster now. So that's rollout broken. And I get faster. Now I'll put it in confusion. Uh-oh. I should have raised my evasion. Okay, he's getting faster, but joke's on you, I'm getting faster. Alright. Confusion being as good as always. I'll raise evasion this time. He's probably going to break out of confusion this turn. Yeah. Oh my god, and it hits me with raised evasion. Alright, well, I've made this thing faster, so my life has got even harder now. Tornado, you didn't really do anything, I've got to be honest with you. To be fair, I was kind of trying to cheese that boss, but... Oh, sorry, that guy. Yeah, he might kill me now. I'm going to assume that Mountain can live through an attack. He's my defensively most bulky Pokemon left. I need this to one-shot. Well, that's slightly awkward. I don't have a safe swap, so we just have to accept it. I have no priority moves across the board, and I don't think anything else lives through an attack. So, I think this thing's going to sweep me. Lake can lower its attack, but I don't think that's going to matter too much. Are all bugs weak to fire? Yeah, bug typing is weak to fire. There are some with dual typing, for example. The reason that I wasn't struggling before was I was using Jungle, which has water typing on it as well, and has an ability that reduces fire damage to kill them, but I've had mine knocked out already because of poison. So, that's why this battle's got a bit hairy. Well, just hope this doesn't kill me. Oh wow, I took that actually quite well. Okay, we beat this thing now. A rare Lake W. Still to your left. Okay, coughing. Hopefully I live through whatever this thing can do, because again, it's only probably going to do poison moves. How much do I take from this? 16. So as long as I don't get crit here, I win this exchange. Or poison, for that matter. Okay, so we win this exchange. Then, what is your last Pokemon is the final question. It's probably another poison type, though, it's my guess. Oh, it's fire. Oh, okay, that's why you didn't want to use it. If I'm quicker, I win. Because he's, I think, 4 times weak to me. Actually, do you have your ground typing yet, or rock typing? I don't remember. You're at very least 2 times weak to me. Alright. Never in doubt, that battle. Swamp wants to learn Bug Bite. I've got a funny feeling Venomoth is, like, more specially trained, but Leech Life is so bad that I think we should take Bug Bite anyway. Also, I don't think his attack stat's that bad. Okay, all the way back again, please. One thing which would make my life a lot easier as well, and I will get this eventually, potentially, is there's a bug move called U-turn, which lets me attack and then swap out the turn I do that. That would make my life considerably easier. Because then I can get, like, free switches, kind of. Okay. Against the big guy, I don't remember what he leads with. We'll go with my mountain and save my Araquanid for when I desperately, desperately need it. Also, that's not the big boss. Whatever. Oh, wait, have I killed it? Have I beat you all up yet? Oh, I beat you all up. Never mind. We are fighting the big boss. Now, normally this guy only has Pig Knight at this stage. I've got a horrible feeling he's going to have an Ember. Axelgor, you're using a bug type. I had no idea you would stoop to this level of using my typing. Oh my god, it sets up Toxic Spikes. I don't have Beedrill with me, do I? I can't... Oh no, I can't get rid of him. I've got Venonat. Venonat, you're going to actually prove to be unbelievably useful here. Okay, so Toxic Spikes is set up in Toxic mode, not just Poison mode. But I can break them with Venonat. So we're fine. Kind of. Or I could just never swap out, because I should be going into Mighty Enna as well. You're faster than me. This is going to hurt as well. Fairy in... Oh, no, it's neutral. Okay, never mind. It's not neutral. It's super... Oh, you have Moxie. Shit. Well... Oh, this could be an issue. You have Life Orb. Okay, this thing is... This is scary. Right. Burn the Toxic Spikes. Honestly, Venonat, your purpose here purely is to hit the Sleep Powder. You're probably dead, though. Okay, this thing's gonna sweep me. I don't have an answer to this. Ah! This is actually a huge issue. I'm actually faster than you. I didn't expect it. Alright. I need this to kill somehow. Okay, I'm not faster, it turns out. I tell like it's an untruth. Well, we're wiping. Either way, no, it wasn't the right play. I should have... I don't know. I guess I should have tried to double team and get an evasion. This attack down doesn't matter. He's still +2 attack. And he's faster than me. Okay. Fucking Moxie. Stupid move. Alright, well done. Well done. That battle's so much harder than insane. He definitely doesn't normally have Moxie Mighty Enna. I can tell you that for certain. Alright, shut up. I've beat every battle. I've lost one battle today. They're starting, oh, do you want to lower the difficulty settings? What? No, I don't want to lower the difficulty settings. What I might do, though, is beat the gym before I do this. I actually don't think I've got a solution to this. It's fine. I picked up some experience anyway. Alright, Dale, get in the party again. Where are you? You have replaced being Rabombe. If I beat the gym leader, I raise my level cap, and then maybe that battle's easier. Where's my Rabombe? There it is. And I replaced you with Beedrill. And I think I'll go with this lead. This battle will be about putting Dale in the best position to do the most work, because the fairy type move where I give them the suck is going to be so good. my god. The gimmick here, by the way, is to not get seen by these guys now that I beat the gym trainers. So the whole point of me was to get, fuck's sake, to give me enough light so that I could see where I was going so I could dodge these guys. Alright, you're not on a... I thought you were on a timer where it's preset for when I restart, but it's not. You are moving in the background. Please. Where are you? There you are. Why is it so long to turn around again? I might be able to see you, actually, from where I am. I need to slow my roll. At low difficulties, you can just do this in one. Can I see the other guy from here? I can. Alright, there's only one more now. Don't worry about it. Where are you? Can I see the other guy? No. It takes so long to turn back. It's fine. I think this tile's also 2 normally. Oh my god, there's one more guy. What an actual menace. Did I see another guy, by the way? Alright, first time. For reasons, I'm going to save the game right now. And maybe we'll create a save state. I don't know why we'll create a save state, but maybe we'll create a save state as well. So perhaps I can just come back here again. Okay. Let's see what this guy does. Is Pokemon are different on insane than normal, on the normal difficulties I play on? I know he typically has an Absol, though. Lipard? Fuck you, Pokemon. I hate you, Lipard. You're garbage. Get out of town. Alright, what are we going into here for a fighting type move? Honchkrow. Okay, that tracks. Times 3 me? Oh, Mountain, you are a dangus. I think I'm faster. I'm not faster. It has Oblivion Wing. Excuse me? Excuse me? I just want to quickly check something. Honch. Oblivion Wing, you normally learn at 62. Excuse me? Well, that's going to be a big issue. An astonishingly big issue. I mean, what is the other effect, by the way? The user absorbs its target's HP, and the user's HP is restored by over half the damage. That's pretty bad. I think I just need to get a confusion trigger then. And just cause it to not be able to hit me anymore. It's faster still than me. This'll kill. Okay. You know when I said we might be able to beat the second gym and it should be easy because we're bug type and they're dark type? It's not going to be that case. We are going to have truly miserable times. Can intimidate it though. Drop its attack. Actually, is there even a physical attack? Nope, it's special. Why do you know Oblivion Wing? Does anyone live through this attack? Okay. It used Protect for a change of pace. It's done the calculation. It'll kill me now. Okay, got a crit as well. I think it waited for one turn to take the negative emotion damage, and then killed me with Oblivion Wing the turn afterwards, when it knew it would do enough damage to kill me. How much PP does this normally have? 10. Well, that's awkward. Hey, I found a problem. A really big problem. Again, he knows it doesn't one-shot me. It double protected. Oh, I'm faster than it. Oh my god, this thing actually is nightmare fuel. Alright, time to give the bird the suck. It's fine, Dale sweeps. Dale still sweeps, you can't stall me forever. Okay, you can stall me forever, kind of. Eventually a paralysis will trigger, and then I'll win. Or I'll hit a crit and win. There you go, you stupid turkey. I have to do this right now because I can't afford to lose any more of my sucking ability. It double protected again. It's hit at least 2 double protects this battle. This is crazy. Alright, 1 nightmare fuel down. It's fine, Dale will sweep. Dale will just suck everyone off. Lipard, you definitely don't have fake out, right? Jealous bird. Need to quickly look something up for a second. Jealous Burn is a move tutor. Inflicts burn on targets that had their stat boosted during the turn used. Cool. I'm glad you've seen the move tutor. Well, that's not good. Let's put it that way. That's extremely not good. I have no idea how to get through this. I'm stunned. I don't think any amount of training can get me through this. You're pretty bulky, actually, Vesper Queen. Your moveset's not good, though, but you're a bit bulkier. Man, if only I could get Rock Smash and use it. I could have had a Shuckle at this point, and Shuckle might be able to deal with it. Okay, I want to quickly check something. I'm just going to reload that last save. What if I lead with Dale instead? Do you do Jealous Burn again? Now they clap my cheeks. Does this lead into death by Jealous Burn? It does. What about this? Cheeks clapped. Has T-Wave as well. Okay, got Aqua Ring up, which will hopefully counter the negative emotions a little bit. I can't get Jealous Burned. Well, I can, but it won't be very good. They're swapping out into Spiritomb. Okay, cool. So this thing has no weaknesses, right? Except to Fairy. Sorry. Yeah, I'm getting tormented right now by my negative emotions. So what's this guy gonna do? My slight concern here is this thing might have Rock Tomb or something like that, Power Gem. In which case I have no safe swap anymore. Oh, that's actually worse. That's considerably worse. It's setting up on me. I need the speed drop here. And it has leftovers. Holy shit. Oh, why am I doing this on insane difficulty? This isn't even the worst part. It's not the worst part of this. Yeah, I'm fucked. This thing's gonna sweep me. I can't swap. Okay, the only Pokemon that could kill this now is Rabombe, and I kind of need Rabombe for honchkrow as well. This might... Oh, it won't kill with Calm Mind, will it? Yeah. Okay, that's a huge dodge. I need a crit. The alternate line actually is I Stun Spore. Let's Stun Spore instead. I'm praying for Paralysis. I think it's more likely than a crit. That's not the end of the world. I don't use my attack stat. The only issue is it's set up Hex now. Which will one-shot me. Even at full health, I think this one-shots me. We just need a Paralysis Flinch. Doesn't matter. Well, it's kind of annoying. If he double protects, he might kill me, actually. He didn't go for it. This is Hex, then. I need Paralysis to trigger. I got the crit instead. Are you crazy? I got the Paralysis! Okay, hang on a minute. There's a chance. He's gonna protect again, but I have no counter to it, really. I have no setup moves as this guy. In fact, I have no setup moves for any of my Pokemon. Man, I'm gonna run out of Drain Kisses. Oh, I double protected! I can't. It's 3 times in a row now in 2 battles. They've double protected and hit it. 1 in 3 chance. I'm out of PP. I lose. What a stupid battle. I mean, I trade here, but I have nothing to beat the honchkrow anymore. It stalled me out, which was literally all it wanted to do. And now I can't beat honchkrow anymore. Yep, I can't beat this thing. It one-shots my entire team that's left. No! Actually, it's not quite true. The only way I can beat it is doing this stupid strat, as I said before, where I use detect into, like, double team. But even then, I think we figured out, right, it was too quick. So I need to do a double detect. I need to hit the double protect, but detect. And then I can beat it. Well... I say that. Holy shit, I hit it. The 1 in 3 for me. Now, am I quicker than honchkrow is the actual real question. This with the double speed boost. If so, we need to hit supersonic now because I need it to hit itself in confusion. I'm still slower. I have an S in speed. Alright, well, we wipe. Okay, well, that's obviously a huge issue. Because I can't kill it with any of my Pokemon. Which is normally a pretty bad side. So, the real issue here is the honchkrow. Because it one-shots everything. What I could do is just go back and catch a ton of Rabombes. And that might be what I have to do here. Is just fill my party with Rabombes, because they can at least live through the attack. Let me just check something else. How does Yanmar evolve again? Ah, and we still learn Ancient Power, right? Which it doesn't learn yet. Okay. Okay. And the only bugs I'm missing right now, which I think I could have caught, is Burmy, which won't move the needle at all. Yes, it's only Burmy. Actually, Yanmar, are you about to learn something? Nope, no more moves for Yanmar as it levels. That's very cool. Then that gets... Oh, he's already had Bug Bite. That doesn't matter. It evolves at 31. The real big issue is I can't outspeed the honchkrow. If I could outspeed it, I could always try and go for something like a sleep powder play. How fast is honchkrow? Assuming that thing is going to be... wait a sec. Assuming that thing is going to be, what's its name? Maxing in its speed out. Base speed 71. So I could... Oh, I can't outspeed it with Butterfree. I can theoretically with Beedrill, but that doesn't matter. My Heracross doesn't do it. To be fair, I didn't really give it any more speed, but... Masquerain theoretically could as well. Does Masquerain learn anything that can stall it in some regards? It learns Stun Spore at 26. That might be the play. I might have to go back, get a Surskit, which is maxing its speed stat out. And then I can Stun Spore it and then pray for paralysis. That's one strat. What about Rabombe? Because I'm pretty sure you learn stuff like that as well. Rabombe is really quick. Holy shit. Like, astonishingly quick. And it can get Stun Spore. Don't know why mine doesn't. In fact, no, it does do it. Sorry, I tell lies on the truth. It has it. That's how I can beat it. So do I have to go back and just get an absolute shit ton of Rabombes and... Oh my god. I think I'm about to have the saddest time known to mankind. And what's the other one? I could have got a Burmy back now, but Burmy surely is like fucking unbelievably slow. Where are you, Burmy? We could also go for Araquanid because it has like an insanely high special defense stat. But I don't really know what I would do with that information. I don't really have a means to kill it after that. It's like, I might live through an attack, but who cares? And what's even worse is, I've not made him use half of his party. So I'm like, oh, how do we kill this, this one guy? Ignoring the fact of, like, how do I kill the rest of the guys? I think this means, for the time being, my actual best play or best plan right now is to try and beat the M-Ball leader just for the rest of this episode, which I think is possible. It's just slightly awkward. So the issue with that guy was he sent out a Mightyena, which I couldn't deal with. They started with Exceligor as well. So I should lead with something that can kill Exceligor, which actually, now that I think about it, is probably this guy would be the best bet. And I guess theoretically Tornado can kill Mightyena, it just requires a bit of good fortune. I think that the grunt guy or the Embor guy is considerably easier to kill than the gym leader. Famous last words, but I think theoretically that is the case. Do any of these Pokemon have a high defense stat? 62 is as good as it gets. Alright, Vespiquen, you're coming back out again. And you're going to replace the Beedrill. I don't think this is going to matter, but... I now also have no way to deal with all these 8,000 poison Pokemon, but... perhaps that is the price I have to pay. Alright, let's try this. At the very least, let me see if I can get through the first guy a little bit better. I have also just realized something else. I can't get rid of toxic spikes anymore. Perhaps that's actually is an issue. Okay, change of heart. I've decided it is an issue. I do need Beedrill somewhere. It'd be crazy to get rid of Heracross. It'd be somewhat crazy to get rid of you, actually. Fuck it. Vespa Queen, it's fine. Beedrill's is better than you. My special attacking Beedrill is better than you. No offense. And Rabombe is ridiculously quick. I might actually be able to kill the Mighty Enna with Rabombe. And I didn't have that last time, right? Because I was worried about the poison Pokemon. So, I bet that thing still outspeeds me. It does. Okay, if this one-shots, it's pretty good, though. Okay, well, we basically do the same strat as last time then, which is kind of scary because it will set up Moxie, but... We also don't let Lake die here. We swap out into the Beedrill and let Beedrill die instead. That I did not expect. Okay. Hold on. Oh my god. There's a rock move. Goodbye, Wasteland. Honestly, you've kind of served your purpose. That thing's poison dark, right? That's pretty annoying. Wait, does it have a weakness? It has to have a weakness, right? I can't think of it though right now. It's immune to Psychic. It takes reduced damage from bug type moves, right? It's reduced fighting because of poison. Grimer. Oh, ground. It takes 2 times from ground. I was going to say, this isn't a Pokemon that has no weaknesses. I know that. I just couldn't think of it. I have no ground type moves, so that's pretty sad. Okay. Well, actually, hang on a minute. Oh, Escavalier. Another bug. Steel type, though. So it's effective, right? 1 times? Yeah, it is 1 times. I have no firebugs. So why did you go into this? This thing must have a flying type move, right? That can be the only explanation here. Do I just ride it, though? I probably shouldn't just ride it. Let's go into Lake. And I'll lower its attack stat, because I'm pretty certain it's a physical attacker. Steel. Okay, it got me. It, I guess, baited me. We'll go for Paralysis, and then Swap, maybe, as Overcoat. Okay, well, that's bad. Goodbye. I have no idea why it swapped in there. I assumed it had something like Air Cutter. Alright, hello again. Holy shit, I can't hurt anything. It's all so tanky. That's Fire Punch. Well, when I said we could beat this guy easier, I didn't expect his team to be just a bunch of gods. I hit the maximum amount of times I could hit. And it's not gonna matter. I can't let Dale die to this thing. And I need jungle for later. So, what's the plan? How are you so tanky? I just look at your stats, you're not bulky at all. God damn it. It has to be Tornado. What are you up to? What are you trying to hit me with? Fire Punch? Payback. Come on. No, it's me with Fire Punch! Oh my god. I'm getting trolled by the game. Oh well. I need to be able to kill the Moxie guy, so... Jungle, you're in early, but... Maybe the greatest prediction of all time. I suspect it isn't. Nope, here comes Ascavalier back. How am I faster than you? I thought that thing was relative. Well, actually, no, maybe it's not. No, I'm thinking of Exceligor. I'm stupid. You have Fell Stinger. What are you doing? That did way more than I would like it to have done. Alright, we pick up another kill, though. Not that it matters, but we picked up another kill. This thing's gonna have to roll out. I have to bubble beam it. It has wild charge! Okay. Well, my grand plans are not gonna work. The crit didn't matter, I was dead anyway. Well, Maybe get a super crit, 5 million. Huge. So it has a bunch of recall moves. Holy shit. When I said I could kill this guy, turns out the answer to that is no, you cannot kill that guy. Okay, so let me think about this for a second. He leads with the guy that just sets up toxic spikes, which is really annoying. But it's not the end of the world. As long as I have a poison type Pokemon, which I can have in the form of Wasteland. Tornado is doing actually nothing right now, even though, like, theoretically he could make the difference. In practice, he's doing actually nothing. What if I lead with this guy instead? Lots priority moves. Interesting. I kind of forgot about that. Otherwise, I think this challenge is going to end earlier than I thought it was. I thought I could at least get through the second gym. I thought I could at least get the Dex Nav, basically. You know what I've just realized? I should have honed claws. Wait, is this an attack? It is, isn't it? And my Gust is a special move, but it sets up Slash for the future. Actually, Slash might be better than Gust now. That's U-turn. Alright, what are you going into now? I swapped off Gust at that moment. Are you crazy? Ah! Dead. I lose already. He's gonna one-shot me. Alright, he's taking recall damage at the very least. They're too slow. My bugs, they're all too slow. I need to really go into Wasteland to avoid getting toxic now. But it's gonna die to this. So it's kind of irrelevant. Wow, I'm faster. Hitting my attack stat is E. That was a crit. Lol. Alright, you're dead as well. Alright, Lake, you're fast. I think they're gonna swap, but you're at least quick. A sucker punch, that's fine. Okay, cool. Why not? Why not crit me on a sucker punch? Escavalier's back. This thing is going to ruin me. I can't stun spore it because it doesn't work. I need to intimidate it in the future, I think. Jungle's reason to exist has been removed. Can you stop critical hitting me? I beg of you. What the fuck? It doesn't have increased crits, right? We just saw this. The Escavalier has Wondercoat, right? Or Overcoat, sorry. It hasn't got Shell Arm, which is... Oh no, that blocks critical... I don't know. I'm actually losing my mind. I think he just natively bear crit me 2 times in a row to kill me. And it gets the attack boost, obviously, because it predicted the crit. Because I don't think it would have killed me without the crit. Haha, your attack stat you just increased, I'm lowering it again. Get intimidated. This is where U-turn could go kind of crazy. If I could just keep, like, every other turn intimidating them, but... Well, into mountain we go. That wasn't a crit. Back into intimidate. Also, why are you level 28 now? You were level 27 before. Scumbag. I might as well stay in this time. Try and lower its speed as well. Goodbye. This doesn't miss. Alright, Dale versus the world. None of my attacks are effective. And I can't stun spore it, so... Oh, and you have a super effective move versus me. Forgot about that. Do you remember when I said I wanted to save all my money? Fat chance of that happening. The thing is, there's like nothing I can do right now. There's just no like entryways open to me. Because I don't have cuts, so I can't go to a future area. I'm pretty certain I can't go down here either because these guys are blocking me. Yeah, I did. Yeah. You give me anything? Your life story? Cool. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, my bad. How about you, little child? Do you give me something? No? Like, if I had a full, like, complement of items and stuff, I might be able to do this challenge, but it's so hard when I have, like, nothing. Part of that is my fault, I will concede. I could have grabbed, like... I could have grabbed Mystic Water so that one of my Pokemon was a bit better, but I think that still hasn't really changed anything. I don't think that's the difference between me winning and losing this. I just don't have anything. And then my bugs are so unbelievably slow they can't do anything. I think what I'm going to have to do, if I'm going to do any chance, is firstly maybe a bit of homework before I do another one of these. I actually sincerely think I'm going to have to go and grab a bunch of like Masquerades and Ribombes, just purely so I have some sort of speed demon, and I just set up Paralysis and hope that we get Paraflinches type things. It's the only way I can see of getting through this. Like, how do I get through the steel bug either? Fuck, maybe I should have kept Sonic Boom on you. It would have been 20 damage guaranteed. And your stats are just so dog shit that it's not even worth thinking about. Like, it has to be this squad or bust, right? This is almost certainly the best thing I can do. I think the worst part of it as well is if it was just one Pokemon, then, you know, whatever. It is what it is, right? It's the fact that they destroyed me with one Pokemon before and then I've not used it again since. And it's kind of, like, upsetting me a little bit. Wow, he did Bug Buzz this time, not set up Toxic Spikes. Interesting. Don't know how I changed its AI then. Now he's doing the Meg Tennis shit again. Am I quicker than this thing? If I am, if I can set up Stun Spore, it gives me a chance. But I think we worked this out that we're not faster, right? That's the issue. Yeah, we're not faster. How fast is my Tiana? It's only 70 speed. I guess it's because my Masquerain isn't... Okay, mine's 80. I guess it's because I've not got the EVs in speed right now. So yeah, theoretically I can be faster than this thing, but in practice I'm not. And now this will cause me to lose because of Moxie. Because it'll one-shot me with everyone now. fine. I needed to double detect anyway because I think it was faster. Oh, okay, well. Just take out all my parties, please. It's so painful. I don't want to drop the difficulty. Okay. A crit on air cutter would go crazy. It wouldn't, but we'll say it does. Alright, set up Toxic this time rather than doing damage. This time, I'm gonna swap. If he goes into my Tena, that is. Actually, irrespective, I'm probably gonna swap. Because I think I need Lake to help me deal with the Mightyena. I need to Grimer this time, for reasons unknown. We know this thing has a Rock-type move, but it doesn't matter, I just need to get rid of the Toxic Spikes. Literally, Wasteland is here to get rid of Toxic Spikes, and that is it. That's his only use in battle. Very nice. Big dodge. We could now swap. We know we're going to get Rock Slided, though, so it's kind of like not an ideal swap. I think we go for Omni Boost. And if we get like 2 Omni Boosts, Wasteland might actually carry me. Holy shit, hang on a minute. Wasteland might be able to do it now. Imagine his stats weren't completely dog shit to begin with. I'll try it. I don't think I get the kill from here, but I'll try and put out as much damage as he possibly can. Silverwind won't kill from here. Oh my god, Twin Needle does nothing still. You know what, Beetle? You did more than nothing, though. I'll give you that. Not a lot more than nothing, but you did do more than nothing. Now I'm going to lower his attack. And then see you later. I'm out again. Does this Grime have a means to not be stun spored? Poison Touch, Gluttony, Power of Alchemy. Takes over a KO'd ally's ability. What the fuck is that? I've never ever heard of this ability before. It has to be in a double battle, right? My problem with putting Dale in is Dale just gets one-shot by a poison move, right? It has to be, like, one-shot. And I don't think he one-shots back. Maybe it's just time for Mountain. I don't know. Okay. Ow. Escavalier again? Honestly, just staying for this matchup. I don't know why he swaps into Escavalier. I don't know what the actual gimmick is here. It's not a particularly good matchup for me, but it's not a particularly bad matchup either. I'll just take the damage I can take. I really need some 5 times there. This probably kills, right? It feels like he thinks he can kill me with Fell Sting, but he can't. Now, Jungle, I need you to deal with this, sadly. I'll have Aqua Ring. I'll try and stall it out a little bit. Yeah, he really wants to Fell Stinger this guy. So I might live through 3 now. Holy shit, I didn't get crit this time. I still don't think I'd kill here. But I'll go for it. If I crit and kill, we're in the best position we've ever been in. I left him on 1. Okay, didn't Fell Stinger this time for reasons unknown. So it could be worse. I don't know if you pick up the kill from here. I'm really scared that you don't, but I want to send you out there because you'll get a speed boost. And you're certainly faster than it right now. Please kill it. Thank you. The only issue I've got here, he had an Occa Berry. Wait, hang on a minute. Is Occa Berry reduce fire damage? That could unironically be unbelievably powerful for me. I don't know what sets me up to be faster than this guy. I'm pretty certain Crunch will one-shot me, though. Let me just quickly check. Occa Berry is reduced fire, right? Yes. There's 2 lines here. One of the lines is double team spam. One of the lines is supersonic. The other line is like bug bite it and just assume it kills. I think the line that leads me to the most victory is double team spam because this isn't the only threat I have to deal with. There's still 1 more guy. Actually, still like 3 more guys, but he's still faster than me, doesn't matter. How are you faster than me still, Mighty Edda? I'm plus 2 speed. And yeah, there's like no point in lowering this thing's attack. Because it'll just kill me in 1 shot and then take Moxie buff again. And I don't think you live through this, so I'll try Stun Sport. You're still faster than me. Never mind, it'll Sucker Punch. Joke's on you. Hang on a minute. Is this our route to success? Answer, no it's not, but fuck, I should have Stun Sport again. Because I can't kill Pig Knight now. If I'm faster, this is huge. Okay, we need some insane paralysis luck to have any chance of winning this. It's still not happening, don't worry about it, but it's funny. I need like 3 in a row. I actually need 4 in a row. Okay, well, there's 1. Actually 2, but that's not from where I was counting from. It's just teasing me. He's gonna hit this one and just one-shot me. Yeah, this will kill me. Funny if I crit there, I think I would have taken it with me. With the recoil damage, I would have done. On a positive, I'm faster than this thing now. I assume a swap is incoming though. It's fine. It wasn't fine, but I don't think I had a better play there. Now, am I faster than you? I am. Does this kill? Oh my god. If I had actually fully EV Pokemon, I think I could do this. It requires like a disgusting amount of luck, but It is actually theoretically possible. So they have 2 Pokemon left, right? They still had Grimer left, I think. I really don't want to do this without the Dex Nav, but perhaps I do it via, like, just breeding shenanigans off camera. It's going to take me so fucking long, though. But if I could get a super good Rabombe and a super good Masquerain, I think I can actually do this. I'll give it one more try, but I'm 99% certain I can't. Well, I think I could eventually do this. It's just, like, it requires disgusting luck. Okay, we hit the crit this time to open with. It has a focus sash, it turns out. Are you going to change your strat now? No. Okay, finish off the Toxic Spikes. One time I got it to attack me for whatever reason. But maybe I miscounted. Maybe we're in a situation where it already set the Toxic Spikes up and I wasn't paying attention. You went to Escavalier this time? You keep throwing me for a bit of a loop here. Either way, we have to go to Beedrill right now. Beedrill is literally here to cleanse up Toxic Spikes. He's basically a sponge. Nothing more. A sponge and nothing more. He falls over. And then the question is really, what do I do here? I feel like Jungle's got the best matchup into him, but it's, like, still not great. Yeah, okay, Jungle's gonna die here. My only hope he doesn't Fell Stinger again. Interesting, he takes the guaranteed kill over, risking missing the attack. And getting the buff with it. Now, what are we going into? I wish he didn't know what I was doing. Like, if he went into my Tiana, then I might have one-shot it with this attack. But because you know what I'm doing, obviously that doesn't happen. And you're the tankiest Pokemon I've ever seen. I don't know why you're so tanky. Lurid attack. We eat these, right? Okay, we got some paralysis in there. This is our route to success. Never mind, goodbye. Come on, paralysis. Also, come on, mountain, hit more than 2. Okay. 8 more attacks, I kill you. I eat this. Oh, the burn! Come on! Well, Heracross doesn't win this anymore. Oh my god, you can't even see the number going down. I mean, Heracross has no use beyond this anymore, so he might as well just eat another hit. Waste their time a little bit. Nice for rolling 5 now, by the way. Good timing, mounted. Wait till you're burnt before you do it. Alright. Tornado, it's time to shine. Alright, a low accuracy move into my evasion up. Still hit me. And it's a 4 times damage attack, so it's going to one-shot me. Why is this Grime a god? Why is he so strong? This is going to one-shot me. I've never seen a tankier Grimer in my entire life. It must be holding Eviolite, right? Or something. No, it's not. It's holding the berry. No, it's not holding the berry. It must be holding Eviolite. It's my only, like, logical explanation is it's got Eviolite. Because it's so unbelievably tanky. Well... I don't have to do the outro right now. Maybe this is not possible. Is what my outro is going to be. I think if I'm theoretically going to do this, I have to make sure that my EVs and IVs are actually as good as they can be, which is really annoying when I don't have the dex now to do it. I do have access to the breeding school now, though, so theoretically I can just grab some Pokemon and breed them down the line and hopefully get good IVs that way. It's going to take me forever to do it. I'll do it off camera so that you're not, like, subject to the misery that I'm going to experience. I'm probably realistically going to need to get through that battle a bunch of Rabombays. And honestly, if I get a big army of Rabombays, I'm probably going to need them anyway later on for a certain quest, assuming I get to, like, the 8th town, which I'm probably not going to do. But irrespective of that, it'd be good versus the gym as well, because it's the only Pokemon that seems to threaten their honchkrow. And I don't really have anything better to do than that. It's going to be to do with paralysis that I get through this. I need to outspeed, which is what Rabomba can do. Set up a stun spore, and then get, like, a few paralysis triggers while I kill them. I think that's my only route to success right now, because I have no other means to do anything, right? The only other Pokemon I can pick up right now is Burmy. That I accessibly can grab this moment in time is Burmy. So, maybe again off camera, maybe I'll grab the Burmy. I'll wait till I get the correct swarm schedule, but I don't think Burmy moves the needle for any of those battles either. Actually, let me just quickly check. What the fuck does Burmy even do? Not gonna lie, I've never used Burmy in the game ever before either. There's Burmy Sandy, Burmy Trash. I think I'd only be able to get Burmy. It evolves into... Oh, it evolves depending on the thing. It's Wormadam or Mothim, right? I forgot about that. So I could get a bug flying Pokemon, which doesn't move the needle for me at all. And Mothim is not particularly quick. Wormadam has Technician. Is there any Technician? Oh, it has Quiver Dance. If I could somehow set up Quiver Dance, then maybe I could do something. Also, you can get Ancient Power. That's interesting, at the very least. And it has Hidden Power. Alright, maybe there's stuff I could do with Wormadam then. But as I said, I think I can only get the grass one, because I think that's all I have in the route ahead of me. But yeah, there's just nothing else I can really do. Okay, well, that's something I guess I'll think about off camera. YouTube, if you don't see another episode of this, it means that I've decided that I can't do it anymore. You probably will see at least one more. If I go through all these efforts... Have I got 2 Fireflies right now? Have I got the graphic wrong? I have the graphic wrong. It doesn't matter. I don't. But yeah, for YouTube, you'll probably see me do one more attempt. I'll try my best to get actually good Pokemon this time. Even without Dex Nav, I'll do the breeding school to do it instead. And I'll come back with an army of Dales to try and take on these guys, because I think it's my only route to success here, because they can threaten honchkrow, they're fast, they can put up stun spores, so that's going to be the game plan. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this YouTube, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. I'll see you next time. Bye!